Alright, what's up, guys? So, I'm recording this around 3 days after I recorded the episodes that will be coming up this coming week. I'm recording all this stuff because I like to have, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks off. Every time now. I like that plan. I like that type of thing that I'm doing now, where I have at least full week and then maybe 3 days off. So a good 10 days off. And this time it's going to be a legit 10, 11, 12 days off because I don't have to write anything. I don't have to record any movies. I mean, I just have to put the extra stuff out, but that's it. So I really like that. But today I'm going to be recording the last paranormal experience that Jennifer's parents had in the house, and then next week I'm going to talk about the final experience that Jennifer had in her first house, and then after that will be 4 new paranormal experiences. 2 that happened for me, 1 that happened probably to my fiance, and then the last one will be a recent FaceTime experience that happened. And then obviously the last 3 episodes will be my favorite paranormal experience that I've told in the past, 4, 5 seasons I've done this show, throughout the entire series. I mean, by then there will be 50 episodes in, so over the past 50 episodes, my favorite paranormal experience is around 5 in those 3 episodes, or maybe 6, 2 per episodes, and I think that that's a good thing to do, to give this milestone of 5 seasons and 50 plus episodes, give that for you guys. So I did check, we will actually be starting season 6 of these shows before 2020, so there would be 2 episodes of this show, of season 6, before we start 2020. So that's pretty cool. So that means we would have started, I think we did I want to say 3 seasons last year, maybe 2 seasons last year. I think it's either 2 or 3 seasons last year, and now we've done the start of a 4th season this year, which is crazy. It's crazy to me that possibly next year we will get to season 10. I mean, I know that next year for the Madness Man, we're going to get to probably season. Let's see, we're going to get all the way through season 8, and then probably get through season 9 and 10 easily. Maybe halfway through season 11. So I think at the very most we'll be nearly done with season 11, or maybe even the start of season 12, which is absolutely nuts for me. That because obviously the Madness Man, it's very hard. I don't know what show will get the 10 seasons first. Either the series, and the Madness Man, the series. Those 2 series have the same amount of episodes and all that stuff. Or One Lucky Day. I don't know. Because obviously One Lucky Day is going to start season 7 before the Madness Man starts season 8. So it'll be very interesting to see if One Lucky Day gets to season 10 before the Madness Man do. And obviously I have a series I'm going to be putting out for the Madness Man once season 10 is done, so that's going to be interesting. But obviously next year is going to be all about sticking to all of my shows and not making any new shows. That is my new rule that I placed after this year, creating a bunch of new shows. I mean, this year I created just Just this year alone, I created, let's see, 13 new shows. No, 15 new shows, because of Video Rental Store Memories and the We're Finite Universe. So that's pretty crazy. Obviously, Corn Maze series, I'm going to start this year. So that's going to be the 16th show I've done this year. And obviously next year, just one new show, and that is it. So yeah, because here's my plan. So for the Notebook Man, I plan on doing 13 seasons with that. At the very lowest, 10. And then changing it to number 8 series, because that's the other cult. So let's get on with this paranormal experience. So this happened 3 days before they moved from their first house to their new house that they still live at. Then, so it's 3 days before they left. So Jennifer was asleep. She always has her door closed. She was dead asleep. Her parents were still up. They were just sitting in their room, had their lamps on, had their computers on, and stuff like that. When all of a sudden, there was a knock at the door. They're like, huh, weird. So they said, Jennifer, come in. No answer. I said, Jennifer, you can come in. So the door opens, but nobody comes in. And they're like, Jennifer, you can come in, but no answer. So they go up to the door, they look out, no one's there. They check out if maybe the dog, but the dog's in their room sleeping, the cat's in their room sleeping. So they check in Jennifer's room, she's dead asleep. Like, dead asleep. So they go back in the room, they close the door, and not even 5 seconds after, there's another knock. So Jennifer's mom immediately opens the door, no one's in there, which is basically impossible because Jennifer has her door closed. So this would mean you'd have to not only get out of your bed, run to the thing, open your door, which the door, Jennifer specifically told me that door made so much noise. And the floor creaked every time you stepped. So you have to do all the steps, the door itself, and then because the door was closed, Jennifer's mom and dad both told me that when they opened the door immediately, Jennifer's door was closed. So this would mean you have to not only get out of the room in 5 seconds, knock on the door, you'd have to step back into the room, close the door, run into bed, and then get into bed and act like you're sleeping. I don't see how that's even possible, because Jennifer's bed was placed at the very, very back of the room, so I don't understand how. So they're like, okay, so that's weird. So they leave the door open about a foot away from the door. So they open it up pretty far, and they were sitting there. Oh, no, wait. No, they closed the door one more time. As soon as they closed the door, it knocked again. They opened the door, no one's there. So they check everywhere. Then they leave the door open, and they sitting back down, but they're paying attention to the door, when all of a sudden they see something rush past the door, like a shadow just passes the door. So they're like, what the hell? And then they open the door. Dog and cat are still dead asleep. So they look everywhere and they're like, there's nothing here. So they go back inside. They leave the door open all the way, when all of a sudden the door slams shut. And so they look everywhere. Nothing's there. Eventually they did get to sleep. but it took them a while to get to sleep. They did obviously close the door and all that stuff, and nothing happened after that again. And that is about it. So next week I'll tell the final paranormal experience that happened to Jennifer, and then 4 other paranormal experiences before we get into my favorites. So that is it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.